speaking of music, yung music seems not to be irritating or grating anymore. Parang part na siya ng landscape sa'yo. And parang the people around you are a bit happier from than the first time ever that you entered the carnival 3 hours ago. 3? 2 hours ago. Sorry. Ay. Hi. So, Derladron told you that the teacher that stole Candlefoot's voice went through the carousel, or escaped rather, through the carousel, then to the feasting orchard. Where do you want? Where do you want to go next, or what do you want to do next?
Let's go to the carousel, I guess. Carousel. Can we move our tokens? Oh, we can.
Okay. Shane,
Double check. Can you move
Can
your
you hear
tone?
me?
Chris, naka-mute ka.
Kamit nga ba ako?
I think. Yeah, you're on mute. Like, not. I-off ka muna tong music dahil okay. So you guys decide to go to the carousel to look for clues?
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, carousel.
Shane, are you following with Aiden?
Yup.
Okay. So I'll have Aiden for you. So when you guys go to the carousel, you see that it's actually not the light, diba, usually the carousel has, which is usually the grand center of the carnival, because yun yung medyo yung center of the carnival. Well, aside from the big top, it's the one attraction where it's all lit up and glowing. Usually in carnivals, you see that this particular carousel it has been basically its lights are not on, and it's not on, and it's not turning around. And at the side, you see this you see this if I remember correctly, Kit Lagron also told you about the keeper of the carousel.
Keeper? Yeah. The stranger in the This one break us.
Where is it? He sold. Because when you guys arrive at the side of the entrance of the carnival, you basically see there is this what seems to be a centaur that's just kind of walking around the premises, basically around the carousel. So let me. Where is it? He sold. And this centaur looks like this. Please let me know if you could
Why does she look scared?
Yup, can see it.
This is her general look. So if I remember correctly, Derla Bron told you about this centaur, that her name is Diana Cloppington, and that she doesn't exactly consider herself a centaur, but that's the only that's the last thing that Derla Bron told you yet about Diana.
Who is that?
So she's basically looking like that. Yes, she looks like that. She's half human, half centaur.
Do we see her?
Do you see her? Hindi ba siya nakaano? Sorry.
I mean, from where we
Ano
are.
sa, yeah. So, dun sa carnival mismo.
Is
Yeah,
she?
Harap na namin.
nandun siya sa ano, nag-show pa yung sa player handout.
Yeah, pero wala siyang token.
Ano, she's, wala siyang token. She just looks like that.
Alright.
And
What
so
what is
she
she?
is.
What's she currently
She's
doing?
basically pacing around. Oops. She's basically pacing around the carousel, and she's looking pretty. Aside from worried, I guess she also looks a bit sad. Do you guys do?
Alam ba namin yung sinabi ni LeBron kay Kit? Hindi, no? Siya lang ang sinabihan.
I think I think sinabihan niya kayo lahat. Kasi otherwise, I think ikaw lang naman yung nag-message kay Nicholas, right?
Yeah.
If he knows anything. So yeah. I think sinabihan kayo lahat ni Derla about kay Diana.
Okay. I guess we have...
Shane asks, sino pinakalapit kay Shane? Shane asks Rowan. Did you know that bears are solitary creatures? Like without looking at you. He says like looking at you. Do you know that bears are solitary creatures? Maybe she's like a solitary creature. Doesn't mean. Does she look lonely to you?
Wait. Are you talking to me? Are you talking Helen?
Yes.
My eyes are here.
Oh, sorry. And he kind of looks at you.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Okay, better. Do you find it? Do you find it awkward looking at my eyes?
Yes.
Do you want to look at my forehead instead?
Touching eyes is very
That's a
hard for
technique
me.
I learned. Yeah. You can look at her instead if you don't want to look at my eyes. Just I can see your face when you're talking. How about we try that, okay?
Can I just
One
look
more
at your,
time,
Can I
okay?
look at your crown? You're wearing a crown, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Oo nga pala, your sparkling crown.
Your crown is nice.
Sure. Okay, thank you. What were you saying again? Can you repeat what you said
Sometimes
now while looking at me?
Sometimes they put crowns on bears when they make bears dance. It's very bad. The bear doesn't really like it.
Oh, have you seen a bear dance before?
Dancing
Where?
bears, yes, because bears can actually stand on 2 feet if they wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
I really like bears.
Okay. Maybe we can look
think-
for bears later.
Yeah, and I think maybe at this point in time, maybe Ada. I think Aidan would probably step forward and say, yeah, he really likes bears, and
Oh,
and
okay.
I think he'll also probably say that yeah, Shane does have this quirk, kumbaga, of not being able to look at the person in the eyes, but he's working on it, right, buddy? Parang, and I think if Aidan will parang put a hand on Shane's shoulder, but of course, if he doesn't want to look at the persons in the eye while he talks, that's also good too, right?
That's okay. You can continue looking at my tiara instead. And then you can go down, like, as we get to know each other, you can go down on my forehead, and then you can meet my eyes later on. Okay, what do you think? Yes?
Yeah.
1 centimeter at the...
No, don't pressure him. That's pressure. Don't do that.
Why not? It worked on you.
Hi, Keeper. Hi, Mommy.
See? See? I got you here.
I'm feeling good. And you had it.
Yeah. Okay, I think we need to talk to your friend. Kit. Are you friends?
My friend?
Are you friends with Diana?
I don't think so.
You don't.
Or
You
at least I
don't.
don't remember much.
Oh well, let's let's
Um,
let's make friends with her. Hi. And then
okay,
Roa
Roa.
like
As
waves.
as you stride forward, make me a history, I guess. Make me a history roll to see how
Oh,
much you remember about Diana. History? I think history is okay.
history. Oh, oh,
Yes.
hold on.
First roll of the night
First roll, history.
First roll of
of
the
the
year.
year.
Of the year. History agad.
It will set the tone of all
We're
succeeding rolls. Roll high.
Right, please.
Roll na ba? Nag-roll na ba? Come on. Hindi
Not
pa.
yet.
Wala pa.
Yeah.
9.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah,
Fridge.
we don't, well, we don't,
Well, there's this oil quiz. I had to remember a few stuff.
mm.
so because you sort of remember someone else um, operating the carousel while you were young, but you have just the dimmest recollection of who that person is.
Okay.
Okay, so Roa, so you stride, so you stride forward, Roa,
Yeah,
saying
sparkling.
hello with this Roa with the sparkling tiara, introducing her, basically saying hi to Diana, and when you do so,
I like your braid.
she sort of gives a start, and and she's nervously with also basically fingers with her fingers are braid. But thanks, I guess.
It's
Uh,
very pretty. Like
uh, oh,
you.
oh, no, I'm not pretty.
Of course you are.
She's very flustered. I'm sorry. The carousel is closed. It isn't. It's been. I actually don't know how to. I actually don't know how to run it again, and I don't know. I just don't know.
Why? What
Sorry.
happened? Why? Why?
Well,
Why did it shut down?
well, you see, I'm sorry. Who are you? Are you
Oh,
going to
right.
help?
Of
Are you?
course. No, we're just actually passing by. Hi, I'm Roa, and these are my companions. They can introduce themselves if they want.
Roa. Well, that's a very sparkly. There's a very sparkly tiara, Roa, and she sort of could
Oh
see
yes,
her blinking the
I know it. Yes.
sparkling onslaught of your tiara.
And what's your name? What can you give me your name?
Oh, I'm Diana. Diana Ploppington, and you can see that she her picture in the handout. You can see that she she has her hands crossed in front of her, and you can see that her back feet. I've no idea how to call it. Yung back feet niya is sort of still kicking up. Nung hindi siya mapakali
Okay. Yeah.
with her 4 feet. That was weird. Parang hindi siya mapakali. Parang she's not standing still. Parang
Are you
she's sort of
are you okay? Are you
hopping up.
feeling cold?
No, no, I'm not cold. I'm just worried that, you know, the bosses will, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light will be angry because I haven't figured out how to operate the carousel again, and well, I haven't actually asked for anybody's help yet, but I'm supposed to be watching over the carousel, and I'm really sorry. If you four want to ride the carousel, maybe you could come back later. I could ask someone to help me with
Hey,
it
hey,
because
hey, hey,
And she babbles on and on.
Okay. Okay, take a deep breath first. Inhale. Eh, 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 eh. Okay, it's
See
not
that.
working. And then Roa just turned still kid. Okay, your turn.
What? After you aggravate her like that,
Yeah.
you're pushing her off to me.
Yes, I have that effect on people. And I'm just prepping her for you, the good cop, bad cop. She'll be so happy to talk to you now.
Okay, so Shane, you tug on Eden's sleeve and point the non-work card. So just we suddenly remember that nga no, artificer artificer kung si artificer si Aiden. Okay. So at this point, yeah, Aiden will I guess will introduce himself suavely. I am not suave. I am so sorry, Jel. She will I believe we will try to yeah, that's it. Well, let me take care of this. And he will step forward and he will say, hi, Miss Diana. I'm Aiden. This is Shane, and he points. And he sort of I believe parang as Aiden steps forward, he will try to parang nudge you to the front, then Shane, yeah, Shane. So he will introduce himself and he'll also introduce you. Hi, my name is Aidan. This is Shane, and he points to you.
Hey, my name is Shane. That's correct.
Then, Diana, parang, since Diana is sort of medyo nagpa-panicking, parang, hello, yeah, are you, parang yun nga, parang she's still babbling, yeah, and she sort of was, I'm sorry, and Eden will offer, of course, to well, I know how to run a forge and fix wagons and stuff. Maybe I could look at your carousel for you. Is it something mechanically related? And Diana will will say, oh, she sort of stops. Well, I'm not sure if it's mechanically related. Well, with things here in the carousel, it's sort of magical? Question mark. But well, okay. Come here. If you could help, please come with me. And she walks towards the carousel, and she's urging you all to go with her towards the carousel. So okay. So Eden will look at the carousel and he will motion to all of you. Come here, guys. I might need your eyes as well. So are you joining Eden and Diana near the carousel?
Yes.
Okie So you guys so okay, before you do that. Oh no, okay, I'll leave you here. I guess I'll leave a closed sign. I'll just leave a closed sign at the entrance of the carousel so that you know people are not disappointed in the ride and might be reported. And so
Go fix the
she
bed.
just
Go
she
fix the
just
bed. Go wash.
you're welcome
Wash.
to
Wash your face.
um you're welcome to see what's wrong with the carousel. And she just sort of trots off towards the entrance, basically of the carousel, so that she could put a closed sign. Okay, so you
Shane
guys are now
Shane
next to
touches
the. Go ahead, sorry, Chris.
Shane touches Aidan and mumbles something under his breath. He casts guidance.
Oh, okay, guidance. Guidance. Yay, roll a d4 on build check. Yay! Okay. So, Eden will. Since Eden is an artificer, he will look at the carousel to see if there is something wrong or something he can do to fix it or something. Or basically, look at the carousel to see what's wrong. This casts guidance. I will roll for. Woohoo! Hold up a minute. This is so weird. Okie dokie. Aiden, I believe, will roll. What is the best roll for this? Diesel? Diesel? Hmm. I believe investigation, right? And who's help? Aside from the D4 and aside from the guidance that Shane casted, who's is anyone willing to help Eden
With what?
with
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation. I'm going to have him roll. Wait, let me check muna. There
I,
is.
I don't have any mechanical knowledge, I think.
Player talk. Baka si, ano, si Kit Moss. He's from here, right? Teka, boy ba siya, girl?
Produce flame smith tools.
Tikit?
Mm.
Boy.
And yeah, I'm just looking at the artificers
Baka makatulong si
stuff.
Kit kasi kaya niyang tumuksok dun sa mga...
Maybe yes. Any special thing that could help?
Small.
In
Hindi siya
fairness,
tiny.
hindi na,
Ay, di na pa siya
correction,
tiny.
hindi na tiny si Kit, small na lang siya.
Ant-Man.
So, when you say small,
Ant-Man.
like toddler small,
Speaking of
or...
which, this is a good question. Or maybe I think Kit is half, maybe,
2 feet.
it's a very,
Dal
it's a very good
dalawang ruler.
question.
Dalawang ruler. Dalawang ruler ang
dalawang
tangkad
printer
niya.
Pulutang
scan.
siya hanggang mga balikat ko, di ba? From head to balikat, tama ba? Or longer than that?
Pie moon size.
I'm going to say
Basta
mga
mga hanggang dito nga.
just
Elbow?
a bit shorter ka lang than a halfling. Just a bit.
Wait, ano mas maliit? Dome o halfling? Halfling ba?
Ay, oo nga, no? What is,
Anyway.
is more,
Sa... if you wanna be technical about it, mas matangkad dapat ang gnome sa halfling. Parang, yung gnome yung parang elf.
Talaga.
Elf, tas
Ay.
halfling yung parang dwarf. Pero dahil sa critical role, yung gnomes pinoportray nila as yung parang mga chibi. Chibi characters.
Okay.
Kasi sinascan lang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see, okay. Sige, well, I think anong help na pwedeng kumbaga collaboration ni Aidan sa ni Kit is, I think Kit can be small enough to try to crawl inside, yung, kumbaga ba yung gitna ng carnival? Di ba, parang may pillar siya sa gitna na pwedeng nandun yung mechanical nonsense. Yung mechanical stuff niya. And parang Kit can call out. This is what Aiden says. Okay, well, I think maybe you could try to crawl in and I'll ask you stuff. You tell me what you see inside and maybe we could figure it out, right? Too big to crawl inside.
Naka-ready na yung parchment at saka ballpen ni Rowa. Ready siyang i-sketch yung mangyayari.
What you say? I mean, yun yung proposal yun yung suggestion ni Aiden kay Kit. If you want to help, I mean,
I say go for it.
I can't force Shane to crawl inside where he's too big. You're
Be careful with your next words.
I
you're
will.
just right. You're just right. You're just right to help me with helping Miss Diana get the carousel turning again. And as Aidan says this, Diana is parang trotting back towards you guys, and she still looks like that. Yung face is still that worried, mournful face. So, but I'm not forcing you. Okay, so mechanically speaking, um,
What do you
if
think, Kit?
if Kit,
Do you want to
mechanically
help?
speaking, parang magpa-flat roll si, well, not flat, yung mag-single investigation roll lang si Aidan dito. But if you help Kit, magkaka-advantage siya. Yun yung if you help. But Aidan can still make that roll. No, he's not, just to be clear, he's not forcing you. It's just a suggestion so that we as a team can help Miss Diana with getting the carousel going again. Right? I'm thinking Roa is on it. So I'm thinking, sorry, I'm thinking Aidan is turning to Roa for, right?
I mean, I'm not the one you're asking for help. You need to ask. What do you think, Kit?
Call it whatever, but I will remember this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I think you see Aidan. No, parang feeling ko, how do you say that? Do you say that menacingly or parang grumbling, or do you want to roll an intimidation check?
No,
Smiling.
just
and
matter of factly, kind of gritted teeth. I will remember this for the rest of my life.
Oh,
And then he will start crawling. Kasha ba yung fake wings?
I can hold it for you first. Can remove it. We can put it on later. Remember, Aidan, fairies, they sometimes ask for repayment. You just
okay. So, pero again, Aidan is not forcing you. He's just
Oh, no, no.
suggesting.
Yeah, he's not he taking it against Aiden. He's actually taking it against Roa. So it's fine.
Okay. So, so yes, you see that medyo. Okay. So,
pero
and
nag-drawing na si Roma.
drawing is
Siya,
okay.
in background.
So, Kit, you do see that medyo baka mag-snag yung fairy wings mo if you crawl like inside the carousel with your wings. Do you take it off or do you leave it on?
Can I take it off?
Hindi naman siya naka-fuse sa likod mo. Well, yeah. Technically, you do have wings nga pala. Why do I keep forgetting your fairy? Yeah, medyo, I mean, it is atop your real wings. So medyo, you can see the medyo. Yes. So yeah, you could take off your fake wings. So,
Take off my wings and start crawling into the crawl space.
okay. So,
Do you need some light in there? I can cast light.
I think I can cast. No,
No.
baka masunog ko yung baka masunog ko to.
I can
Okay.
cast, at Roa casts the light cantrip para merong ilaw si Kit papasok dun sa wherever he's going.
Okay. So, Kit, crawl in. So Diana sort of opens parang a small parang square door sa baba, basically at the base of the central pillar of the carousel, and crawl inside, and you see uh dali. Diesel.
Na i-drawing ni Rowa yung mismong carousel. So, sinisimulan na niya i-drawing si Kit.
Lol. Okay. So you don't need to roll because with the help of the light that Roa casted for you could see the inside of this. You can see the inside of the kumbaga, inner workings of the carousel clearly. So you can see, but it's a mix. It's a mix of wooden and some metal gears, basically. And you're checking everywhere with your you're checking everywhere parang to see if there is basically something physically wrong with your, I guess, with your scant knowledge of mechanical stuff and maybe carnival stuff, I guess. But still make me investigation check.
Investigation.
Every now and then, get it up. Since ikaw na yung nasa loob, hindi, ganito, since si Aidan nga pala yung, hindi, si Aidan pala yung mag-roll. Pero, and every now and then, Aidan is asking you stuff like, is there something, parang, is anything rusted? There's nothing rusted. No, no. And you see that parang, everything is, parang, as in malinis lahat. There's no rust. Everything is parang medyo halos gleaming pa nga because you can see that yung metal bits are quite oiled. Pero so basically, Eden is now parang asking you questions from sa labas. So yung mga tanong niya, something like, could you see anything that's rusted or broken inside? And sige, you could, sige, make me a bringing up your sige. Well, even I magro-roll pa rin si Aidan, pero he will still have Aidan will still roll, but I still need you to make a roll investigation check just to see what else you could see inside yung inner workings kumbaga ng carousel.
Okay. So, roll investigation?
Yep. Or investigation or perception, whatever is higher for you.
Yeah. Sige, pwede. Yung perception is mataas. Na-roll ko na ba yung investigation? Bago yun.
Wala pa naman,
Diba?
wala pa namang marating. Okay. Since sabi mo perception, I'll get yung perception. With your sort of limited knowledge of gears and mechanical stuff, you're basically able to help out. Basically able to answer everything that Eden is asking you, from yung condition ng gears to is there anything rusted, is there anything jammed in between the spokes, and in fairness, Eden is thorough in asking parang if you have questions, what he's able to answer, so that you are able to locate stuff that you're not, basically mag-explain si Ada ng stuff about machinery, so that kahit hindi mo alam yung hinahanap mo, nahanap mo pa rin siya kasi na-explain ni Aidan properly. So I'm going to have Aidan roll his investigation parang kahit from the outside. Where is his sheet? Ba't hindi ko okay. I'm going to have him roll with advantage. Please don't. Investigation. because of help. Buti na lang. Buti na lang. Holy shit.
We're like 1 second panic. Parang,
Parang 1 second pa. Shit! Okay. So, and sort of, so, Roa and Shane, while while basically Kit and Eden are basically talking or shouting, shouting at each other, you both can see Eden's, para yung face niya sort of becoming questioning, and finally parang he's a bit mystified. So after yung last question niya kay Kit, he sort of napakamot siya ng ulo. And he says, "Well, I don't I think I've asked everything I want, well, I know to ask. Kit, you can come out now."
Don't
And
wanna.
Aiden, no, I think, yeah, thank you. I think you've seen everything you need to see. I don't know. There's nothing. No, you can come out first. So yeah,
I
Eden,
wanna live here.
come back to me.
that's
Back to me.
parang may pause si Eden.
No, I'm
And
kidding.
he
I'm
says,
going
I
out.
don't know if you're serious or kidding, but okay, I'm not going to force you. But he
You'll
sort of
starve in there.
he sort of turns to Diana and says, please just open the door all the same. So okay, and Diana opens the door. And so Eden turns to Diana and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Diana, but and I've been around many machines, but if what Kit says is true, I don't think there's a machine inside there, isn't it?" And Diana sort of shrugs and says, "Well, that's what I was told. I don't feel like I said, this carnival is half, well, more than a half magical, and I don't think a machine was needed to make it run anyway. I think it's something magical, and well, look here." And he and Diana guides you towards the horses itself. So you can see 8 horses. There's just 8 horses in the carousel, all in all. And she motions towards them. But Miss Miss, and she sort of you could the three of you could see parang Diana parang go down on her 4 feet, I guess. And parang sort of look at the small door. Miss, are, are, are you really staying inside there?
I'm not a miss. I'm a mister.
Oh! And you see her sort of blush. And I'm sorry, sir. And she sort of starts crying. she starts crying. I'm so
Kit, you
sorry.
made her
Oh,
cry.
great. I made her cry.
No, and she starts. No, it's not your fault. No, no, but she's still crying anyway.
Anyone can do magic tricks.
Shane will
And she's stuck there. Parang, di ba alam niya pag nakaupo yung horse sa ground? Basta, it's sort of weird. But basically she's crying on the ground. I'm sorry. It's just been so hard, and she continues to sob.
Our fourth party members here. Hello.
Uh, Aiden,
Shane approaches the crying centaur and he says, uh, Yeah, that's that's yeah. Kit identifies as a boy, not a girl. We heard you not identify as a centaur. Do you identify as a bear?
What? Parang she sort of, parang, but what? And she sort of stops. And I, and she turns directly, basically Diana turns directly to you, Shane. And parang, why? No, why bear?
Bears are nice.
Are you answering? Uy,
Yeah, I
tapos
said
gel.
bears are nice.
Ay,
Well,
ay, gel. Ay,
Dito ka na kung kailan tapos na yung ano, mahabang mahabang
Butas na.
skit ni Karen as you.
Na-capture yun sa stream.
after, oh my God. Okay. So, what you say to her? Bears are nice.
Yeah, actually, Shane will start another, like, did you know trivia about bears? But I guess, like, Aidan would see that and he would like, oh, he, he would like try to redirect Shane from launching into another
Okay.
lecture on
Okay,
bears.
Jel. Basically, what you missed is, you all decided to go to the, kasi yung huling set disenyo ni Dear Lagron, yung displacer beast who took care of Kit, na yung hinahabol yung um caped figure with black feathers. He ran parang 3 days ago, the first and last time she saw that, nag-run through the carousel and through the feasting orchard. So you guys went to the carousel and you met Diana, yung centaur, who looks very nervous and frazzled because she can't figure out how to make the carousel run again. So Kit, so you being the artificer, parang of course wanted to investigate how the carousel works. You quote unquote convinced Kit to crawl inside the carousel, and para basically Kit will call out kung ano yung nakikita niya inside, and based on nakita ni Kit, parang he'll tell you he'll tell you maybe what's wrong, what he can see. So based on investigation ni Kit, you had advantage on your investigation. Just buti na lang kasi one yung one yung isang you were able to deduce na basically the carousel doesn't have a motor in it. And Diana does tell you that, all that she knows is that the carousel she thinks is, run by magic, and she was about to show you yung horses itself, which are eight parang carousel horses, and when she suddenly burst out crying because she she misgendered, kumbaga, Kit as a she. So when Kit corrected her, she sort of just umiyak na lang siya. And Shane, and I guess she was trying comfort Diana, parang, what did you tell Diana, Shane?
Uh, he just parang he was trying to connect that parang trying to distract from the thing that upset her. Si Diana saying na, oh, so I saw that na you found out na Kit identified as a he and not as a she. We heard that you did not identify as a centaur? Do you identify as a bear instead? Perhaps? Or something? Kasi I have decided na si Shane has a fixation on bears.
Yeah. So Eden, you definitely know that Shane has a fixation on bears and will try to bring it up at every opportunity. So when Shane asked Diana that if she identifies as a bear, parang nabigla siya na parang she sort of stops crying and looks at Shane and says, "Bear? Why? Uh, I'm no, I'm and parang she sort of looks at herself on the ground and looks at the four of you around. Well, hindi pa pala lumalabas si Kit sa loob from inside the carousel. And she sort of stops and sighs and starts, alam niyo yung horse pag parang shaking itself at tatayo na siya. Parang, yeah, Right shakes herself. Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cried like that. Let me. You see her parang wipe her hands, wipe her eyes, her face. No, I'm sorry. And you see her breathe. Yeah, you almost hear her whinny, but she stops herself. And she says, and she faces Shane and says, no, I'm sorry, I don't identify myself as a bear, but you're right. I also don't identify myself as a centaur. Did you hear that?
Uh, a creature that looks like a cat, but or it looks like it identifies as a cat. Told us. Derlagon, I think was their name. I don't know the full.
Oh, Darla. Oh, yeah. Oh, she she's been with the carnival for a long time, so yeah, she should know. And so, yeah, I guess everyone at the carnival knows that I don't really identify. I don't really consider myself as a centaur, and you see her nagkakamot siya ng ulo and you see her parang her hooves flowing at the ground again. No, yeah, I'm just really I'm a human, you know? And parang she says this with so much conviction to the four of you. I'm a human, but I just I just I just got into a really bad deal. But anyway, here. And she sort of composes herself. Okay, well,
Wait,
that
That's the end of your story? I want to hear more.
okay. So she
What?
she look she looks at Euroa and looks at the card. She looks at Euroa and the carousel. And okay, and parang she's still in the middle of composing herself. She says, okay, if you help me, if you help me with if you help me with this carousel and how to make it move, will I will give you a free ride, okay? It usually costs one ticket punch to ride the carousel, but we'll give you for free. And hmm, okay. And I will tell you about what happened to them, if I can. Deal? And she sort of she takes out her hand to Roa. Deal? You help me and I'll help you, I guess.
Sure, why not? And then Roa shakes her hand without
Okay.
really understanding what's happening.
Okay. you see her. You see Diana sort of perk up. Okay. And she'll without letting go of your hand, Roa, she will drag you. She will drag you near towards the horses. And Kit, she'll leave the door open for you if you decide to come out of there.
Okay,
So,
I will come out now.
okay. So, okay. So this is as you as you probably have deduced the puzzle of the horses. So you see 8 horses in front of you. Basically, yun yung lahat ng horses sa carousel are composed of 8 horses. And you can see in front of their, what do you call it? In front of their on front of their bridle, di ba usually yung parang on wooden horse may parang yung bridle nila. Merong parang strip of leather sa harap ng chest nila at may name, parang mas lang may name tag, may plaque. And you can see, it's better to show you. Okay. The unicorn carousel. So you see 8 unicorns, and they are paired by 2. Let me see. Let me know kung nag-load na yung picture.
Yes.
Yun.
Okay. Nag-load na para sa lahat.
Yes.
So you see 8
Yeah. Pero sige lang. Maglo-load
Okay.
lang.
So you see 8 unicorns on this carousel. You see that they have one parang name, parang plaque for each of them sa harap. And you can see that 4 have names and 4 of them don't. You could see that yung condition ng name plaques are, yung iba are worse. Yung iba sobrang, yung 4 na pinakagrabe, halos wala na yung kumbaga painted on na names ng 4 na yun. Yung 4 na nakikita nyo, yung Fortune, Paul, Stone, and Stitch. Ito yung mga names na very legible pa. Doesn't necessarily mean na ganyan ka perfect. Pero out of the 4, yun yung very easily nababasa nyo. So, and Diana explains to you. Well, like I said, this carousel runs by magic, and I don't really remember how it was explained to me because the previous caretaker, I don't know, ran away without telling me the exact instructions. I just kept the horses clean, and they thanked me somehow. But ever since one- ever since one of the plaques, the names on these things have disappeared. They don't thank me anymore, and I don't know how to run the carousel. And it just stopped the other day. So, and I don't remember the names. I'm not really good at this carousel keeping. So, could you help me? So basically, this is the puzzle. So you have to figure out the names of the forces of the carousel for it to run again.
Yung name tags nung walang pangalan, as in, para silang luma na na-scratch off yung names or madumi lang?
Luma na scratch off yung names. You could, if you could, you could all roll me an investigation, or however, tell me how you want to investigate yung names, kumbaga, or how to want to investigate this, or
Shane will cast Detect
give me
Magic.
a roll. What will Shane cast?
Shane will cast Detect Magic. So for like 10 minutes, within 30 feet, he can see what items are magical or what parts are magical. Kasi diba Diana said na it's being run by magic. So baka hoping na baka kung saang parts kami dapat mag-pay attention if it's magical or something. If anything will light up if he casts Detect Magic.
Okay. So yeah, so you cast detect magic, and dun sa 10 minutes na nag dun sa 10 minutes na you're concentrating on a detect magic spell. What are the others doing?
I will try to cast mending dun sa isa sa mga erase plate to see if it would be possible to maybe even just partially restore yung text
Ooh,
to
man.
get a clue what's written before.
Spell repairs a single break
And
or tear in an object you touch that is broken to have support for making one skin. Ooh. Okay. So you it's instantaneous. Okay. So you cast mending on one of the yung blank one of the blank nameplates of the horses.
Kay pair 1 na lang siguro. Pair 1.
Pair one. Okay. You cast mending on this particular nameplate. And as yung magic instantaneously basically as you touch yung nameplate, you feel that the nameplate is still full. It's just that, and it's not technically broken. It's just that the name itself has been rubbed away either through time or a lot of people. Di ba you notice na yung lalo na sa mga statues na pag if a lot of people touch or rub against it through time, either lalo na kung painted on lang yung kumbaga yung symbol or anything, it rubs away through time. So it's not broken or it's not torn. It's just faded away, kumbaga, the names.
Can we look closer for traces of the old name?
Yeah, so or if you want to do that, roll me an investigation or perception. And as yung 10 minutes ni Shane, as 10 minutes ends, you see how you feel you're casting detect magic on the entire carousel or on a particular horse, or where are you casting detect magic?
Yung target is self eh. So, I guess he uses his holy
Ah, nga
symbol.
pala, sorry, yeah.
So,
So,
parang he can
oh
see.
boy. Sense of magic of running within 30 feet of you. Okay. You can sense that Diana is correct. The carousel is basically run by magic because you cannot detect magic on the gears inside the center of the carousel, but you can detect the magic coming off from the from the 8 horses themselves. So that's where you detect the magic radiating from. And since you have it out, you feel that yung 4 horses specifically, first is, kumbaga, if it's di ba, a Lego set is composed of bricks. Diba? And usually you see where the individual bricks are located inside, kunwari, a Lego wall. You can see that dun sa blank nameplates of the 4 horses, you could feel that there are pieces of the wall of the puzzle missing. Wow. Just puzzle. So yun. Basically, may kulang dun sa 4.
Parang may gap.
There are 4 blanks on the wall to make it full again. What the F? Okay, so Kit rolled. Ooh, Eden rolled a 24.
Ay, wait.
So,
Lahat baka may investigation.
what?
Wait lang.
Perception or investigation, whichever is higher, you'd like to roll.
Can I, instead of rolling, can I inspire Kit? Roa brings out her, she does her fancy hand, thing, and then she speaks in Sylvan. Sylvan, I keep forgetting Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah. Yun
Sylvan,
yung
yeah,
secret language.
yeah. She just puts her hand on Kit's tiny shoulder, and then she tells him, she tells him, boom boom bakudan. So I give her give her one bardic inspiration. Meron ka ng isang ano ba ito? Hindi nakalagay kung ano. D8 yata, D6.
D6 ata to start.
D6. Meron kang isang additional D6 that you can add to your roll if you want for the next 10 minutes.
How do I add that pala?
Pwede mo siyang i-add sa perception mo. You just roll a 1d6 if you want. Yeah.
If you want.
Or you can save it for later. Basta within 10 minutes, you have to use it.
Okay. One time lang to?
Lang.
Add ko na. I guess. Okay. Please move. Ayan.
Mabagal lang. Okay. So,
Nice.
oh. 19. Nice. Okay. So, 19, 24, and 16 for, yeah. Plus, sayang, 20 for Shane. Are you all investigating together or parang on your own, or are you sharing kumbaga yung information that you are able to
Shane is sharing
find
kung
out?
yung napansin niya about the nameplates. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Shane, na-share mo basically yung finding mo about it is the carousel is really magical, and that you think that it will run again if you find out the names of the four unicorns that have blank nameplates. A and so that's Shane's role. Kit, you also you also investigate the basically the blank names and yung wooden panel itself and all that, and you sort of you find out that these are just simple names lang, nothing too grandiose. It's just common names that you're looking for. And in Aiden's role, go ahead.
Can Kit try to remember from his failing memory?
Sige, how do you want? Well, I can have you roll a history check on one of the blank nameplates. Pili ka, compare 1, 2, 3, or 4. But I can only have you roll history or history because remembrance. I'll have you roll history check on one of the blank horses. Aidan, with your role, you believe that, and I'm going to have you, and it is high enough, and I'll have you investigate all yung 4 blank plaques, and kasi you are an artificer, and you are sort of familiar on how wood is worked.
Okay.
Kit, you have guidance. Add that you can roll a d4 on your history check. I'm sorry, Eden. With basically how the wooden nameplate was made, how big it is, and investigating na rin from how the other named nameplates are made, you are able to figure out that these 4 blank nameplates all have basically yung answer sa kanila all have 4-letter words. From your role.
Can I try? Parang would I know if what should I do if I want to guess the name? So I just like take a paintbrush and paint it on the.
You can ask Diana.
Or do I just have to say the name?
Yeah, Shane just approaches yung pair 1 horse and says,
Eh,
Fate?
What does Shane say? Sorry.
Fate.
How is that spelled? F-A.
F-A-T-E.
Okay. You approach fate. So you say fate dun sa first pair,
Yes.
and nothing happens. And
Aidan,
when Diana sees, and I'm sorry, and she runs towards this small hut beside the carousel, and she comes out with a pot of gold paint and a paintbrush. Use this. Sorry. And Diana hands you Shane a pot of gold paint and a paintbrush. You could use this. And I'm really sorry I don't remember, but wait, I'm going to roll something for Diana if she remembers something. Please hold. Big boy chong ano. Okay. Okay. You could see Diana wrinkling her brow, trying to think of something to help you guys. Well, the old, the old, the old caretaker of this carousel before I took care of it was a old owl. It was a big owl, and he loved reading books, and he kept saying a lot of quotes. That's what I heard from people. He was a very quotey owl. Quotey owl. What the heck? And he liked to share whatever quotes he was reading with everyone, even though he didn't know them or the situation didn't call for it. So yeah, that's all I know. I'm really sorry.
would you know what to do if we know what the name is? We
Well,
write it?
yeah, and Diana points to the paint pot and paintbrush she just gave to basically she just gave to Shane. If you're
To
sure
Shane?
of the name,
Eh.
yeah. If you're sure of the name, just paint it on the Nameplate.
And if we're wrong, could we erase it?
I guess so, yeah. And she hands you, and from her, and she has a bag on her back. She reaches from inside the bag, and gives you a rag, paint spatter rag. If you're still not sure, you could erase the name. Kit,
Sabihin ko, Shane, why don't you try writing that name down on that horse?
Okay. But Shane has uh, -1 dexterity, so it will look like uh, parang preschool fate with the funny looking F.
okay, but ang spelling is Fate.
Yes.
Okay. So, pero legible naman na Fate. Mukha lang preschool.
Do you want me to roll for it? Hindi naman
Okay
siguro.
lang. Sige. So,
Ako
you
like
write.
naman siya of knowledge.
Okay. So, you write the word fate on pair 1 ba yun?
Yes, yes.
You said pair 1. Okay. So, you write the name, the words fate on the blank nameplate. You step back and you're waiting for something to happen. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Ako nagtanong sa sarili ko, nothing happens. As you write the name fate.
Roa asks Diana, do we need to get all the names correctly before something happens, or will we know instantly if we got a name correctly? Would you know?
Well, she looks at the horses, and you can see parang yung sobrang kunot ng noo niya as she's really trying to remember. I think if you get a name right, two of them will move because they are partners, you see?
Okay.
Ah,
Can I borrow that brush? And then Roa will try to write wind on pair 2.
Pair 2.
Wind.
Okay. So, fate is still on pair 1. Wind is on pair 2. Okay. So, Roa writes the word wind. You step back. You wait a minute.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Kit,
mm,
you said that you wanted to make a history check, right? If you
yeah.
can remember.
Okay, I
Before you roll, which pair pala would you like to roll it on?
4.
Pair 4. Okay. Roll me. Yeah, roll me history with guidance. Yung D4.
Come on.
As you're thinking to remember, Eden will. Woo!
Ayun, first one.
Nice.
Ah.
Star. So, wait. Are you still rolling? Are you still rolling your D4 or okay ka na dyan sa 19?
I'll roll.
Okay. Aiden. Ooh, nice. 23 all in all. Sige, first, before we go to what Kit remembers, because you are able to remember it. Aiden, you replace yung fate dun sa pair 1 ulit. Tama? Wait, nalito ako. Very speed. Yeah.
Yep, spare one pa rin.
So you replace it with star. So you rub out the pink, you replace it with star. You wait a minute or two, just to be sure it's still not moving. As you do that, Kit with the 20 with the roll of 23. And sorry, anong pair ulit ang ano mo?
4.
4. With a roll of 23 on pair 4, you have a you have a recollection of this owl that Diana is talking about. It is it is and you don't exactly remember how the owl looked like exactly, but you remember its voice. It has this big booming voice, and whose yung voice niya halos reverberates all throughout the carnival, because hindi la, pero when she, all you could remember is this big looming figure who walks around the carnival and usually has, kung if he doesn't have a big if he doesn't is not walking around with a big book, he's quoting from the big book. Basically, he's reading aloud from a book. And that is the almost the clearest thing that you could remember from this owl. And of course, nadadalas ka dun sa carousel. And for this particular horse that you remember, that you are trying to prepare for, since you did roll a 23, that's very high. You remember the word 9.
9?
What?
Pair,
Would
diba?
never have
Just
guessed
to
that.
double check, pair 4?
Yes, pair 4.
Okay.
It's not Lilo.
Uy, in fairness,
I remember now. It's
Uh, I'm sorry,
the
just
fourth.
popped into my mind. I don't know where that came from.
What does
Lilo.
Lilo mean?
I have no idea.
What language is
Suddenly,
that?
suddenly the memory of a blue alien flips into your mind and leaves right away. Anyway,
Different
so
sort of inspiration.
in the sort of inspirational, so yan, Kip. Suddenly, the
Roa,
word 9 pops up in your brain because you hear the voice of that owl say it in your head,
Roa,
and
I remember it. It's 9.
What?
You write down 9. 9.
Oh,
9.
okay,
Go.
okay,
Write
okay,
down
okay.
9.
And then
Stop
Roa gets the
drawing.
brush and then starts in cursive writing 9.
Alea, I will write it because I tend to forget. Oh wow, that's 9. Please believe me, that's 9. Oh, there you go.
So it's stitch 9 or
Oh.
9 stitch?
So Roa, you write the word 9
In cursive.
in cursive, and as your brush leaves the nameplate, you suddenly feel both horses shimmy as they move.
Whoa.
But they shake themselves, and you feel basically two snouts butt at you.
Whoa.
Boink boink, boink boink boink,
Okay.
boink
Cool,
boink
cool.
boink. Shane, do you say that
Good.
out loud?
Good horsies.
Uh, maybe, yeah.
And
Do you say that
Kit
out loud?
Yes.
Kit will share the what he remembers about the previous caretaker, about the coats.
So
So that everyone can try to think of quotes to match the other pairs.
Kit tells you all about this the previous carousel maintainer, for the lack of a better word, that he keeps going around the carnival in a big booming voice, and he keeps reading out loud from the books that he's reading from, mostly quotations. So Shane, you do, if you sticks and stone may break my bones. So if Shane, you think of that, Stitch and Nine, then well, and Diana corroborates with you, Kit, say, well, yes, that's how he is. He's big out. He had lots of books and keeps saying, like I said earlier, different quotations that doesn't, you know, even if you talk about him about something else, he'll reply to you with a different thing or quotation that doesn't really talk about what we're talking about. So and when the two horses move, Stitch and Nine. Stitch? Nine? Is that what saying is that? Is that a saying? Maybe it's about sayings. I don't know. Stitch and Stone Snake. Wow! You see that Diana is really happy because you were able to make two horses move.
So
So
cute.
do you remember the other quotes? Since Kit is the one who's now remembering stuff. Sticks and stones are
Wait,
great.
when you say two horses, one pair, no? One pair is moving.
Well, yeah, one pair. Sorry, yeah, two horses are now moving. We're not. They're not moving from the. We're not moving from there. Just parang standing there, pero they're alive.
Alive now.
Alive.
So si Shane also takes the paint and dun sa pair one, paints bold dun sa BOLD dun sa horse.
Okay.
As in fortune favors the bold.
Okay. Yeah, I have. Oh yeah. So. So you replaced star with bold. Okay. So you erased star, right? Sino yung okay, si Shane, si Aidan, at Shane. So Aidan was the one who placed you wrote star, tapos you erased, basically Shane erases what Aidan wrote, and you wrote right BOLD bold. So you erase it enough, and you rewrite with that this time the word bold in it. And after right the moment that your paintbrush leaves the wood, you feel that there's two sets of noses butting against your shoulder, against you, basically, and you hear the basically you hear the neighing of two horses. And Diana says, "Wow, that's amazing! You do remember." Woo! 4 out of 8.
Okay, so
Good job figuring that
yung
out, Shane.
pair one.
Thanks.
you Shane, you feel the fortune unicorn starts to lick at your face. Okay.
Like like Shane is like very much startled, like going.
The horse does not continue to aggressively lick your face. Anyway, so yes, it does involve saying.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And it's just 4 letters each.
This hard.
So basically, parang Diana is now standing to the side and is basically in awe of the 4 of you. And it's parang sort of, parang you now see her, parang she's sort of smiling na and clapping. Do it again, do it again. As she's trying to.
She's happy now.
She's happy now. And parang you could see her happy because yung tail, yung, di ba yung horse tail niya, parang nag-start na nag-start siya mag-sway. And parang parang she's trying to stop herself, pero she's parang excitedly neighing. Sorry. It's amazing, it's amazing. And parang she turns to Kit. Do you remember more maybe? I'm not really good with books. I'm good with fighting, but no, not books. Do you remember more?
Do I remember more? Can I try to remember more?
Sure. Roll me another history kasi wala ka ng guidance for now.
Okay. Rolling. Ow.
Can
No, I
try
don't
to
remember
help?
anymore.
Can I try to? Yeah, never
Try
mind.
Three.
Can I try
Three
to
sa pair 2. You're right. Aidan 3. Nothing happens. There's not
Can
move.
I try to make kapa to
Make ka pa. Yes.
sorry. Pwede kong i-try na kapain yung thing to see
Yung
if I can
nameplate.
yes, trace any letter.
It's been paint. Sige, roll me investigation. Kasi it's been a long time. Yung letters kasi they're not carved or so it's just painted on. Then 11, I will give you. So, wait. Saang pair ka? Anong pair ang kinakapam? That's
Pair
so wrong.
3. Pair 3.
That sounded so wrong. Okay. Okay. You investigate yung pair, ng pair 3.
Yeah.
You sort of think that it could identify the first letter.
Yeah.
Of pair 3, it's the letter M.
M?
M. 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 And with that same role, I will also give you na rin yung for pair.
Pair 2?
Pair 2.
Okay.
The first letter is F.
S?
Sorry. So, pair 2, the first letter is F. Pair 3, the first letter is M.
Cool.
What? So, kung yung pair 1, fortune favors. Fortune favors the bow. And pair 4 is stitch in time saves 9. What possible other sayings? Oh,
So, yung both, napansin ko yung pair 1 and pair 4. Yung blank, yung word na nasa blank, siya yung last word ng saying. A stitch in time saves 9, yung last word. Tas fortune favors the bold last word.
Mhm.
Para
Mhm.
wala akong maisip na sayings that
Ako
may
din eh.
fall, tas anong last word? For letter word na M, can't be that many.
Made. M-A-D-E.
Sorry, I am reloading because sort of reloading. So how do you what word and what pair and what word? That.
For pair 3.
Okay. What
And
word?
made. M-A-D-E.
Is that the name? That's the word you write?
Yes.
You write the word M-A. It does not.
D-E.
Oh, I mean,
Come
okay.
on. Sakalin ko na yung horse.
Do you actually?
No,
Do
no,
you
no, no,
actually? Joke lang. Parang
Sama na tingin ni ano.
pair 3.
First letter, no? First letter.
Basically, meron na kayo yung first letters ng pair 2 at 3.
Hmm.
Mhm.
For pair 2, ang first letter is F. For pair 3, ang first letter is M.
Made of stone.
Hindi daw made eh.
Not
Hindi
me.
made.
Make.
Moonstone.
Mm.
Pero hindi siya coat.
Moss. Kit moss. Baka moss pala
Moss.
siya.
Moss?
Moss. M-O-S-S.
Or Rolling Stone, something with
Moss?
Mindstone.
Rolling Stone gathers no moss.
Suddenly,
yung last
Avengers,
word.
yung Avengers pala yung 8 horses, ano. Okay, so wait, Roa, you write moss?
Yeah, Rolling Stone gathers no moss.
Okay. So Roa, you write moss on pair, sorry,
3?
3, 3,
Pair
3.
3?
Okay. M-O-S. As soon as your brush leaves the wood, but boink.
The answer's been flying with us all along.
The answer has been flying with you guys all along.
I remember now, this is my favorite horse.
Oh, lucky you. They name a horse after you?
No. It's
Or
just a
you were named after a
coincidence.
horse?
You oh.
You wonder, you stop and wonder if what is.
I think we're related.
You notice that the moss unicorns, still is is licking your face as well. Wait, who wrote the word moss? Si Roa? Roa.
Yeah.
So Roa,
What?
your face is now being licked aggressively by this moss unicorn.
Does the moss unicorn look like Kit? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Hindi naman. Last
Wala silang
pair.
hair.
Face. I don't know. Hula lang ako.
Face.
Don't
You
fall
you
on
alright?
your face.
You hold on.
What's that say?
I don't
You
know.
trip, you fall on your face.
You guys, you write fall. You write
Face.
fall? You write fall.
Face. No, I
Face.
wrote face. Nandun
Okay.
yung fall eh.
Okay, yeah, sorry. You write face. It's not move.
It does not move. Sad.
And suddenly, Diana sort of, wait a minute. And she she runs toward yung shack again. She runs towards the shack yung sa tabi ng carousel. And you hear her digging around. Parang as in parang nagwawala siya sa loob, parang may hinahanap siya. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And parang you even hear her neigh a couple of times. Like yung neigh ng kabayo. And parang after a good like 3 to 5 minutes, she finally is not so, and she gallops out. She gallops out literally. She gallops out of the shack beside the carousel, and has this similar looking nameplate. And he hands it to you, Aidan. This, write this. And Aidan, you find yourself looking at it's a hiwalay na plaque, and it has the word pride on it. Try that.
That's 5 letters.
Kasi 4 letters na yung fall.
I will try. Sige, I will try to write that.
I'm so angry.
Just to be clear, we're still getting paid, right? We're still getting the fee, right?
Yeah. Or wait, paid? Wait. Did I? Well, yes. Okay. Okay, I'll pay you. Let's just. Yeah. I'll pay you. I promise. Just please help.
Sige, I'll write it. I'll write pride.
Okay.
Oh.
And as you write the word pride, this particular horse comes to life.
We're looking for a 4-letter word.
Yeah, for a 4-letter word.
Yung 4-letter word pala yung dulo.
Kala ko F fried.
Pride. I have to admit, ako yung mali doon.
Kaya pala tinatanong mo, did you write fault? Did you write fault? No.
Ako yung mali doon. I'm so sorry. I got it in the
Pala
end.
yung clue.
Sorry, sabog yung DM. But anyway. So much for the first game of the year. Pride. As soon as you write the word pride, that pair also comes to life. And suddenly, all of the lights in the carousel turn on. And all the 8 horses, I keep saying horse, but they're unicorns. And all the 8 unicorns, parang you hear them neigh in unison. And parang they start pawing yung hooves nila, they start pawing on the ground as if parang they want to run. And you hear Diana shriek in delight, basically say, "It's amazing! You got it working again!" And you see her, she's literally shrieking in delight, and alam niyo yung horse pag nagwawala. Yun, that's what you see, and you find her, parang she's jumping, she's bucking around, she's jumping in delight. You guys are so cool! I know you would help. Thank you. And, well, what are you waiting for? Get on! I promised you a free ride, didn't I? And you see her run towards yung entrance of the... Balik na saan.
Shane approaches the centaur, kind of confused. She meant the carousel.
Oh, yeah. No, don't ride me. I'm not the center, but yeah, ride the carousel, not me, okay? That sounded so weird. Anyway, so basically, Diana goes to the entrance to remove the closed sign, and invites you to ride the carousel. Are you guys riding the carousel?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ride
since it's
9.
free,
It
might
is
as well.
free. Yes, I promised you it would be free. Yes, 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 and yes, I did promise.
I will
Paid.
ri- I will ride on Pride.
Okay. Wait a minute. Just ride. They will know what to do. And you see Diana parang go to the shack again, to the shed beside the carousel, and she's again parang digging for something. And yeah, so you guys ride. So do you want to ride a specific horse or
I will ride 9 Stitch with a
you you
cursive
can
name.
you can only ride one, unfortunately, not two. That would be weird. But
Will
anyway,
ride Pride, hoping that I will not fall.
I will ride on.
Aiden. So wala lang. I just wanted to know. Eden rides Pride.
I'll ride 9.
Yeah.
It will
Si
ride moss.
Shane rides
Roa rides
42.
9.
I think he realizes na
Sh-
if he
Muddy brother.
rides the horse won't be able to lick him kasi nasa likod.
Wait, balik ka lang.
So,
So, just to clarify, si Eden rides Pride. Si Roa rides 9. Shane, who do you want to ride? That
si
sounds so weird!
si Fortune with the
Fortune. Cool. And Kit, who do
My brother Moss.
your brother Moss. Okay. Okay, so guys, you guys ride the unicorns that you want to ride. And since it is almost, I'm just going to, or just for the heck of it, I'm just going to, at so you hear the carousel music come on, and the carousel starts to turn. Shane, despite you throwing up on while riding the Ferris wheel in the Pixie Kingdom kanina earlier, you find that this carousel is not riding that fast for you, and you are riding quite comfortably. You are quite riding quite comfortably on Shun, and it's parang you're not sure if it's the horses are running or if the carousel is turning around and the horses are just standing there, but you're not sure. Pero it does feel like you are really riding a unicorn. And while you guys are riding your specific unicorns, you hear each of you hear something or someone speaking to you in your head. Aidan, yes, you hear it in your head, and you're quite sure that it's not coming from someone beside you. Like, um, you each took a horse. Parang, di ba, they're paired by two, so you're sure na wala kayong katabi. Well, hindi nyo katabi yung isa't isa, because you're riding one of a pair. So you're sure it's not someone speaking to you, but you're quite sure that the voice is coming from inside your head. Aidan, here is what you hear inside your head. Aidan. Wait, just making sure. Okay. Travel to a dead, hollowed out tree in a sylvan forest. Find the dollhouse inside. You'll find the hag Skabatha Nightshade, who has the thing you seek. My name you helped recover, so I shall give you this. The hag does not remember the first creature she sees after she wakes up. Wait, I shall. So, Eden, that's what you hear inside your head. I'll type it out in a bit. Next is Roa. You hear this inside your head. It's basically the same. Travel to a dead hollowed out tree in a sylvan forest. Find the dollhouse inside. You'll find the hag Skabatha Nightshade, who has the thing you seek. My name you helped recover, so I shall give you this. The hag does not remember the first creature she sees after she wakes up. So that's
Creature.
the first creature. I will type it out later because
Okay.
mahaba siya. Next, Shane. I'm going to say that what is your reaction when you hear a voice inside your head? I'm sorry, nandiyan ka. Are you? You're still there. Sige, this last thing
I'm
before
there.
you
I'm
go.
here. Hmm?
I see. Yeah, si Shane.
Yeah. What's his
Shane.
reaction? He is startled, yes, pero he's heard of things like this, like that clerics do. So he's like, ah,
Oh.
okay,
Okay,
this
sige.
is okay.
Okay. Shane, this is what you hear inside your head. Endelyn Woodgrave has what you lost. She resides in a mountaintop theater. My name you helped recover, so I shall give you this. She fears the eclipse, for the hag has seen her death. So that's what you hear inside your head, Shane. And, wait. And finally, Kip. Kip, this is what you hear inside your head as you're riding the unique. Bavlorna Blightstraw has what you seek. She resides in a rambling, roaming cottage on stilts in a fey swamp. My name you helped recover, so I will give you this. She is allergic to seeing someone run with her shins. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Okay.
Thanks
Wow.
for the clue.
I will,
A
I will,
clue.
a clue. I will type all these out because
All right, all
damn,
right.
this is long.
Thanks, Karen.
Ayun. Thank you, and I'm so sorry for the
Thank
mix
Thanks.
up.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ren.
Alright.
Good
Good
Enjoy.
night.
night,
Bye
everybody.
Next
bye.
time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.